It was Dr. Fauci and his agency that wrote that check, sent that money to the Wuhan Institute of Virology to do this coronavirus research.
Senator Marsha Blackburn there calling out Dr. Fauci now, leading to a war of words, if you will.
Well, Fauci responded on MSNBC yesterday. Listen to his response.
How do you debunk something like that? She's got it in her own head. Again, a United States senator that represents the state of Tennessee. What do you say to that?
You know, Chuck, I don't have a clue of what she just said. I don't have a clue of what she's talking
Neither
about.
did we.
I mean, welcome to the club. I have no idea what she's talking about. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be pejorative against a United States senator, but I have no idea what she's talking about.
Well, we had Senator Blackburn on Newsmax this morning. She told us exactly what she was talking about. And it's not the first time we've heard concerns about Dr. Fauci's agency funding Wuhan lab research via EcoHealth Alliance. Let's bring back in our panelists, Mark Halperin, Rebecca Walser, Bob Barr. I want to play for everyone the sound we heard from Senator Blackburn on Wake Up America this morning. Listen.
While he ridiculed my statements and ridiculed me, he did not refute anything that I said. And that is the problem. We also know that he had questions about what was going on in that lab and gain of function research and how this may have gotten away from them. We also know that he had questions about this virus actually having been leaked in some way, shape, or form from that lab.
Go to Bob Barr on this one. Your thoughts on how this whole Fauci saga has played out when it comes to his knowledge of potentially where the origins of the virus actually came from?
Well, of course, going on a friendly station like MSNBC and saying 5 times within the span of, I think, about 10 seconds there, I have no idea what she was talking about, isn't going to cut it in the real world. It may with friendly media, but not in the real world. The problem here is that there is, in fact, a paper trail showing that Dr. Fauci and his organization, others therein, had a very close relationship with the Wuhan virus lab, and that they were sending money over there, they were sharing research, and in fact, once this virus got loose in late 2019, apparently, in early 2020, Dr. Fauci and others expressed concern privately, but not publicly, that something might have gone wrong here with the lab. And his trying to cover it up by simply saying, oh, I don't know what she was talking about. Better not cut it. The Republicans in the Congress better do something that they normally don't do, and that is to get tough with this guy.
Yeah, the paper trail and the issue that some of these senators are having and others is the money from the NIAID that allegedly went to EcoHealth Alliance. Then the money from EcoHealth Alliance allegedly went to the Wuhan lab. And that's what I believe the senator was pointing at, Rebecca.
Yeah, Sean, let me just make this very, very clear. You know, I think they're relying on the American public to be really dumb, and it's not going to happen this time because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be out there making sure it doesn't happen. Let's be very clear and transparent about this. Dr. Fauci has emails from multiple scientists at the very beginning that basically let him know that it looked like an engineered virus, that it was not naturally occurring, that there were substances that absolutely looked engineered. And he forwarded those on to his boss and said, please handle, completely disregarded it. And it goes way deeper than this. He is on record as of 2012 saying that the dangerous gain of function research to figure out how these coronaviruses could become deadly to people was worth the risk of studying. And even after it was banned, he absolutely knows for a fact how his entities routed money to a straw person or group, EcoVest, and then went over to the Wuhan lab. So he is very aware. And it's further than that, Sean and Emma, further than that. This person is benefiting financially from Moderna. So we have the person who is literally leading the response for America to the coronavirus benefiting from one of its gene therapies, because it's not a vaccine, it's a gene therapy with mRNA, which is the first time in history we've proved that for humans. This is very deep. This could be the biggest thing that has ever happened, the biggest cover-up in the history of America, way bigger than Watergate. Hundreds of thousands of people have died. And let me tell you what's not going to stand. Well, I don't remember my emails, and I have no idea what they're talking about. That is not going to stand.
Right. Again, those emails published through Freedom of Information record request, and so they were published and made known here. Mark Halpern, though, it is interesting for a man who was praised so highly from many media outlets throughout the course of the pandemic. Now he's seen a fall from grace here. He's gone on now to say, you're not only blaming me, you're actually blaming and not believing science. Listen to this.
That issue with masks is people want to fire me or put me in jail for what I've done, namely follow the science. I could go the next half an hour going through each and every point that they make. It's preposterous.
Mark Halpern, your thoughts on, again, this, how Fauci has fallen from the public spotlight now that we have just a bit more information as to the truth of the matter here?
I don't know if the guy's got a press secretary, but I think he needs one. The kind of fights he's claiming he doesn't want to pick, he's picking. And instead of making the focus on public health, he's making the focus on himself and the focus on dealing with criticism that he should know comes with the kind of high profile he's chosen to adopt.
Yeah. All right. Got to leave it at that. Panelists, we appreciate the time. Mark Halpern, Rebecca Walser, Bob Barr, thank you very much.